here we go again. And this one seems to be bigger than the first one that we caught. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Okay. It's another tuna, I think.
Yeah, it's another tuna.
A bit bigger than the other one?
Yeah, a bit bigger, not much. Similar size actually.
Okay, I'm gonna get the hook ready.
Yep. Okay, we got another tuna. He's down there. I'll show you him after. But we put the rod out about 20 minutes ago, and we're kind of in the middle of the Ionian, I guess. And it's about 6 a.m. and so we haven't weighed him yet, but this is the second tuna we've caught. We caught one yesterday, one today. That's all we're going to catch for this trip. That's more than enough food for us for quite a long time. I didn't know what I was going to catch. I didn't know I was going to catch a tuna pretty much the same as the one we got yesterday, and it's just going to wash off the decks. It's not the I finally got to catch a fish on the big rod in the big reel. Anna's confused. I swapped the lures. I swapped the lures around. No, that's the big reel. So this particular lure that we're using has been very successful. We use this lure, we catch fish all the time. Like there's so many fish we've caught on that one lure.
Okay. So 1 kilo more than the last one. Wait. Smile. Wait, I still don't have it all. Okay. Ooh, nice and flicky.
7.5 kilos.
So we caught a second fish today. Yeah.
Well, yes,
Thoughts about it?
We caught a fish yesterday and we caught a fish today. Both of them were albacore. Albacore?
I think so, albacore.
Albacore tuna.
Yeah, because of the fin, right?
Yeah, they got a big long fin. Side pectoral fin. It's very long. But
Performance of the co-captain trying to land the fish inside the boat with a hook.
she did an excellent job. We've lost a couple of fish last year.
Those were too big.
They were huge. But we really didn't have our act together. We didn't know what we were doing. So we spent the winter thinking about it and put it into practice this year. So it was good to catch two good sized fish.
And now we have an issue.
6.5 and 7.5 kilos. Now we have an issue. The fridge is full. The fridge and the freezers are full.
Yes.
Which is great. Good to have.
Let's see. Let's see. The freezer's trying to freeze the fish. And I have the fish heads and the center bones and the offcuts in the top shelf of the fridge that has a little freezer. So I'm gonna do a fish soup out of that.
We try not to waste any of the fish. We use just about all the fish. Ella will get the scrap bits and pieces, obviously other than the offal, which we put over the side.
Including the heart, the liver, she's gonna eat, right?
Yeah, that might be too much information for people.
It's not. It's healthy diets. And the only thing we don't consume is the guts. Throw the guts away. Other than that, the fish, the skin also is prepared for Ella to add to her kibble. We eat everything else.
Yep. Ella, what do you see? What do you see? What's out there? Ella, what do you see? What's out there? Is there dolphins? Is there dolphins out there? I think the dolphins are going to go to sleep, puppy. It's getting to that time of the day.
Where the dolphins, Ella? Where are they?
I didn't stir up too much.
So just started my first night shift today. I'm doing the shift between 8 p.m. and midnight, and John will be doing the graveyard shift today because I've done 2 already, and so he's going to release me over that today. Beautiful sunset, still going. I have, where is it? We have this cargo ship that is passing us at roughly 1.5 nautical miles from us, running pretty much parallel to us, which is this guy here flashing red. And then we have this other guy here, Equinox Star, that is going to pass us 2 nautical miles. However, these 2 will have to negotiate between themselves what's going on. I'm not sure if they're going to be adjusting their courses or not. Anyway, then I'll have to keep my eye on this one here and this one here. They keep showing up and disappearing, so I'm not exactly sure who they are. They don't seem to be cargo. Let's see if I can. And obviously it started the night shift, so it started the nonsense of people shattering. That's a fishing vessel, shouldn't worry, that's too much. And the other one, Kriti probably is going to give us some trouble. The tanker, so yeah, I'm guessing that at some point he's going to come our way. We'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, beautiful night out here. That's the moon, so good night. Lots of light, so it should be okay. Anyway, the wind is still giving us trouble because we don't have the Juno to sail. We're sailing only with the main and the code 0. But it's been a bit tricky with the code 0 because the wind's quite behind. Behind us has been on pretty much 130 to 150, which is the bare limit of the code 0. I decided to put it down for the night because it's not worth the trouble of trying to maneuver cargo ships and then at the same time managing the code 0. Because we're doing now 5 knots. It feels like the apparent wind has moved forward to the beam, but the moment we drop the engine and open the code 0, it stays always behind 120, which is the limit. We have not managed to turn the code 0 well enough at wind angle, apparent wind angles above 120. It slams a lot, which is not nice during a night when like one of us is trying to sleep, so we decided to keep on water sailing with the main, and that's it. Young lady, not sure if you can see it. The young lady's over there, already put herself to sleep in a little corner. And John is sleeping here on our cockpit bolognese sofa, as some friends of ours like to call it. And that's it. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
You're sleeping? That doesn't look like sleeping.
Look at the sunrise, it's very pretty.
Go to sleep.
Cannot sleep. Try again for the 100th time.
Anyway.
One person on this boat sleeps. That's not a person.
Right. Sunrise over there. Oh.
6.3.
Finally, we have good wind speeds that allow us to fly the code 0 at these angles, and apparently we're doing 6 knots. We've been doing 6 knots for a while now. Finally! Could not stand to listen to that engine a little bit longer. Choo-choo! a baby.
I think she's missing her friends in Tunisia.
What a baby. Nothing like daddy's lap, huh?
Okay, so it's Thursday morning. We've been at sea since Sunday. We're using the Code Zero this morning. It's flying really well. It's not what it's not really what it's designed to do. This is actually an upwind sail, but we're using it as a beam reach downwind sail. The winds are freshened a bit, so right now we have 15 knots of true wind. The wind has been anywhere between sort of where it is now, 90 degrees, 100 degrees, and up to 120 degrees. And you can see that we're comfortably doing 6. I can certainly show you numbers where we get up to 7, 7.5 when the gusts come. And that's pretty much where we are. Have a look at how many ships and tankers and cargo boats there are. We're just on the back end of the Ionian heading into Greece, coming down off the bottom of the Peloponnese Peninsula. And it's a beautiful morning. It's really, really nice. Bella's trying to be at one with the ocean. How's the book going? You enjoy your morning coffee? I'm almost halfway.
Yeah, well, I started reading what yesterday.
I think so, yeah.
That's already helpful.
Puppy looks happy. I think Puppy wants breakfast. Want brekkie? So, our actions. The vessel is now 5 minutes from overtaking us after we've changed our course. It's still only 1.6 nautical miles, but that's probably far enough. But we, you want to talk to the rest?
He's 1.6 nautical miles because we took action. We took evasive action. We were on a downwind sail with wind on 140, 150 port, and we literally had to jibe. So we had to start. No, the engine was already on. We had to rev up the engine,
Drive the motor away.
and jibe and motor away at full speed because this cargo vessel, cargo tanker, whatever you want to call it. It's cargo, right?
Calls itself
Cargo. Simply refused to pick up his VHF. I called them probably around 10 times, both on high and low VHF channel 16, including his name, his MMSI number, and his call sign. And there was a bit of chatter on VHF before that. By the time I started calling him and asking him repeatedly to, do you read me? Can you hear me? And at some point saying, we are taking evasive course of action to avoid collision, the VHF went to silence for a few minutes. And now there's conversation between ships of changing channels, between masters talking to each other. That's the last one. Yeah. Asking for his colleague to go on 7-7. Anyway.
That's the vessel.
That was me.
And we're just waiting for him to pass.
So,
and then we'll.
So basically, we're almost dead on the water.
We'll wait for him to pass.
We're waiting for him to pass.
And then we'll get back on our course. Our course was actually straight across.
90 degrees heading.
You can see our course.
Yeah, so
So our course was straight along.
this red line.
Yeah. And we've had to take evasive action so that he
Wouldn't run us over,
wouldn't
literally.
run us over.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our social media. Head out to our Patreon page and buy the dog a bone.